Marijuana. This is a word with a complex and often controversial history, and its origins are quite interesting, tracing back to a different language entirely. While today the term marijuana is most commonly associated with the cannabis plant and its various uses, its roots lie in Mexican Spanish. The most widely accepted theory is that marijuana comes from the Spanish word marihuana, or marijuana. However, the origin of the Spanish word itself is less clear and has been the subject of some debate. One prominent theory suggests it has indigenous origins, possibly from the Nahuatl language, the language of the Aztecs. Some linguists propose a connection to words like marijuana, though the exact meaning and link are still under scholarly discussion. It's important to note that the widespread use of the term marijuana in the United States is largely attributed to the early 20th century and the efforts to stigmatize and criminalize cannabis use, particularly in association with Mexican immigrants. Before this period, terms like cannabis and hemp were more common in English. This linguistic shift was fueled in part by racism and xenophobia, linking the Spanish term marijuana and the plant itself to negative stereotypes of Mexican immigrants. During the early 1900s, as anti-cannabis campaigns gained momentum, the Spanish term marijuana was deliberately used to create a foreign and other association with the plant, playing on existing prejudices and fears. This linguistic shift was a powerful tool in shaping public perception and contributing to its criminalization. Later, the war on drugs in the mid-20th century further solidified marijuana's illegal status, categorizing it as a highly controlled substance with no accepted medical use, despite evolving scientific understanding. Bureaucratic inertia and established drug enforcement agencies also played a role in maintaining this prohibition. Moral and social concerns about public health and societal breakdown, along with potential economic interests of certain industries, further contributed to the government's resistance to legalization. International drug treaties also presented a hurdle. So, while the ultimate origin might lie in indigenous languages of the Americas, the word marijuana, as we know it today, entered English primarily through Mexican Spanish and became intertwined with a specific period of social and political history in the United States, marked by efforts to criminalize and stigmatize the substance. It's a fascinating example of how a word can carry not just a definition, but also a history of cultural and political baggage. Reflecting a significant turning point in how the plant was perceived and regulated,